if you have read the previous part, if there even is a previous part. But yeah, so you might want to check out 77. But it is pretty cool because it starts off with a couple of different stories, side stories, that all end up converging together by the end of the book. You know, you have like one or two members of the JSA teamed up with one or two members of the Scooby and the gang. And I really like this because this is the same format that the original All-Star Comics issue stories that originally had the JSA back in the 40s. That's the way that most of them were lined up. They mostly had like team-ups of different characters, and then they all converge at the end. So I really appreciate that the book pays homage to that old school kind of format of the JSA stories. And they have a lot of characters in here, man. A lot of the fan favorites, like, you know, Dr. Fate and Green Lantern, and all of them are here. But you have some that are like lesser known, like Johnny Thunder and Red Tornado, as seen in this panel, which are just, you know, not really the A-listers of the team. But it was cool to have them in the story too. There's even a funny little line with Black Canary and when Shaggy telling her to use the canary cry, which is something that she doesn't have at this time in the story, because they are from the future. Scooby and the gang get teleported to the past in this story, and so there are some kind of forced political kind of things in here, like the women's rights things they talk about, that I feel like they probably didn't need, but it's okay. And what I mean by that is there's just a couple examples of, you know, showing that the different JSAers are in a different mindset because it's a different time, and they say things like there's a part where Johnny Thunder is like, "What? There's a woman working there. What's she doing?" or whatever, and he's like, when Black Canary is like, "Women work now because it's during the war effort when women first start working in factories and stuff like that." So just things like that I felt like it's kind of cliche, and we see it all the time. We didn't really need it here, but it's okay. You know, it doesn't really hurt the story too much. It is really fun to see all the JSA members drawn in this kind of like hyper, you know, modern, but still kind of really classic cartoony art style. I really enjoyed it. I do like the art style a lot, actually. And so, in closing, this is a really solid, fun story, like kind of one-off story that features a lot of really classic, old-school DC characters with the Scooby and the gang. So, if you like Scooby-Doo Team Up, you're already probably gonna like this issue a lot. But if you like you know, old school Golden Age DC Comics characters and stuff, you're really gonna like this one. And I mean, the book is cheap. You know, I think in physical it retails for $2.99, and digital it retails for 99 cents. So, I mean, it's not gonna hurt your bank or anything to pick this up. So yeah, I definitely recommend Scooby-Doo Team Up. I've always liked this series. They do some interesting stuff with some of the guest stars, so definitely check this one out, guys. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and like and comment if you're on IGTV. And see you guys later.